got a bad feeling about this.
I know, I did too. Meg 2, The Trench, is the sequel to 2018's The Meg, and probably the first in a long line of, unnecessary sequels. An exploratory dive into the deepest depths of the ocean of a daring rescue team spirals into chaos when a malevolent mining operation threatens their mission and forces them into a high-stakes battle for survival. You know what the problem with the plot description I just read to you was? There was no mention of the Megalodon. Seriously, man, I don't even know where to start with this movie. The first one at least had the Meg in it. It was a bad movie, but at least it felt like one of those cheap, cheesy 90s action movies that you can watch when you're drunk or high with a group of friends and just talk shit about it for the entire night. That's The Meg. The age-old question being answered in that movie was, why is Ruby Rose's hair always wet? In this one, the biggest question I had was, how do you get cell phone reception underwater and in a submersible underwater? So this movie made no sense. It took itself way too seriously. I get that you have to have a plot built around these giant sharks chomping and munching on people because that's what we're here to see. We're here to see the cool shark carnage, the cool shark attacks. But seriously though, the last 20 minutes of the movie are what I came to see. Even then, it's not that good, but hey, you know what? At least I was entertained by it. I was entertained by watching Jason Statham on a jet ski outride 3 megalodon sharks. And also Jason Statham's mining operation buddies that returned from the first one. It was fun watching them outswim 3 megalodon sharks. It provided some thrills and entertainment in that last third of the movie, but where the hell was that for the first hour and a half of this movie? This thing's 2 hours. Okay, I get maybe the first one could be a little bit longer, but why is the sequel to The Meg 2 hours? This thing should be easily 90 minutes. You see, that movie The Shallows with Blake Lively, where it had the simplest plot, but it had other things going on in it related to that simple plot, where she had to think about how to outsmart the shark and all that. That's what this movie should have been. It just should have been some cartoony popcorn movie. And at times, it does get cartoony. It gets really cartoony at times. The supporting characters in this movie, they're all cartoons. I swear to God. Felt like I was watching a Saturday matinee cartoon on Cartoon Network or Toonami or something. They're all cookie cutter, as thin as Swiss cheese characters. They're all expendable because you know they're going to get eaten by the shark. This movie even attempts to replicate the crazy, unexpected shark attack and kill from Deep Blue Sea. I'm like, no, it happened in the movie. And I said, no, Deep Blue Sea did it way better. Don't even attempt to do that. You see, this movie revolves more around corporate espionage than shark carnage, and then it forces our characters to go into the Mariana Trench or something, and oh hey, there's shit happening down there that I don't give a fuck about. It literally bored me. I was tuning out of this movie on so many occasions. I said, yeah, I can literally not pay attention right now, and I could still follow what's going on because that's this movie's attempt at having a plot. It's an attempt at trying to build to the sharks when all we're here for is the sharks. That's what we want to see. Oh wait, but PG-13. The first one was PG-13, and it made close to $600 million. So we can't make the sequel rated R. And I'm pretty sure if they had made it rated R, not saying an R rating makes a movie better, but I'm pretty sure even if they made it rated R, it would still be as tame as it is. The shark chomps on somebody, there's a blood splatter here, or gets stabbed by a harpoon, there's a blood splatter there. That's it. That's all you get. That's all you get for blood and guts in this movie. If you want a shark movie that is an actual drama, and you want to take it seriously, I'm just gonna go watch Jaws, because Jaws is a classic. It's a million times better. Maybe Jaws 2. The other two? Nope, fuck that. I love making fun of them, though. But this is, honestly, I would rather watch Sharknado. Because Sharknado at least knew what it was. It knew it was a bad made-for-TV movie that could premiere on the Sci-Fi Channel at 3 a.m. on a Saturday or Sunday. And it's a lot more fun watching really terrible-looking sharks in a tornado coming out of the water to attack people. I mean, this iconic shot from Sharknado is like the most glorious made-for-TV thing I have ever seen. There's nothing in here that sticks out. And even the things that stick out and are entertaining in the last third of the movie, it just gets bogged down by people going on side excursions and sinking their teeth, that's a bad pun, into stuff that this movie doesn't need. Like, why are they being chased by other mercenaries? Oh, hey, there's these Jurassic World-esque walking creatures that look like dinosaurs and lizards and... No, not Jurassic Park. Jurassic World. I'm making that comparison because only Jurassic World could pull off those creatures. And let's just throw in a Kraken for the time being. So I'm like, okay, so this movie is Pirates of the Caribbean meets Jurassic World disguised as a shark movie. Also, it's Warner Brothers. Remember when they said that Aquaman was getting that spinoff about The Trench and then they canceled it? I'm pretty sure this is that movie. There is one character, he returns from the first one, DJ. He actually does stuff in the movie, and he's like the good comic relief of the movie. And when he's actually doing stuff, I'm like, okay, he's kind of sort of saving this movie right now because he's like the most logical character, even when he does the stupidest stuff. I want to see him do the stupidest stuff because that's what I came here to see. It's crazy because the effects for the sharks look horrible. The effects for everything else look horrible. Did they even film on set? You can tell everything is just filmed in front of a giant blue or green screen, and they just filled it in on their algorithmic computers that are telling them what to fill in because AI is the future. It's not done. You get an E for effort, and the action is just poorly edited. There's a cut, and it's not like it's shaky camera. There's just a cut every 5 seconds, so when a shark chomps on somebody, you don't even see it. When something happens, I'm like, there's something that happens in the middle of this movie, and I said, what on earth just happened? Did somebody's face just pressurize and blow up? And you don't even know. The movie doesn't tell you. You're just left wandering in the abyss, wondering what happened. This movie's jar of problems is almost full of water, and to add to that water is the dialogue. Okay, this asinine dialogue is the most generic, insane, dumb, corporate bullshit dialogue I have ever heard. And then there will be just instances where people are talking about nonsense. Like, they'll just start talking about Comic-Con. I love Comic-Con. I'm a nerd. I love it. I love it as much as the next nerd. It's another Halloween for nerds. Another day where we can dress up. But why the fuck are we talking about Comic-Con? What does that have to do with anything? It's just time-wasting dialogue at that point. This movie has a couple of merits. Like the ending, entertainment, I guess. Even then, when the shark stuff happens, I'm more focused on Jason Statham running away and attacking the sharks at the end than all the other Kraken and Jurassic World creature stuff that's going on, that's interspersed with all this. But I guess I'm giving that a lot more credit than I should because that's what I came to see. I didn't come to see a movie about fucking, let's go on a mining expedition to the bottom of the ocean. I just wanted a dumb, cheesy shark movie that emulated action movies from the 90s. Even Jason Statham looks checked out in this movie. I think if you enjoy stale popcorn, you will really enjoy The Meg 2. You were probably thinking I was going to give it popcorn hell. No, there's a couple of entertaining sequences or scenes that kept me from doing it, but I wouldn't recommend it. I'd rather be eaten by a shark than watch this movie. It is always a joy, though, when you get to hear Jason Statham say, "It's a megalodon." So if you have seen Meg 2 The Trench, let me know what you thought about it. Drop me some feedback in the comment section below. I will leave my link to my website in the description below as well. You guys are the best. Thank you for watching. My name is Alex Madden, and I will see you at the movies somewhere.